Stay tuned for the end. We got Meteor footage. All right. Stay tuned. Hey, it's August 12th. I'm up here at the Mount Laguna Visitor Center again. Good place to start. A lot of hikes around here. I'm heading north on the PCT today, about 13 miles. We're going to stop at around mile 55 and set up for filming the meteor shower tonight. So hopefully that all goes well and we get some good footage. And in a few miles here, so get going. It's almost exactly 12:30, and I'm supposed to meet Derek at Penny Pines in about 2.5 hours. So here we go. A little quarter-mile road walk here on Sunrise Highway, Highway S1. And we're turning in here at the Desert View picnic area, which gives quick access to the PCT. Here we are, Pacific Crest Trail, right around mile 42-ish. That's southbound. And we're going north. Yeah, how you doing? It's just about a mile since I left the car, and the sky is almost cloudless except a couple little puffies right there in front of me, and the one that's behind me, that one, is giving me a little bit of shade right now. Temperature is almost perfect. When that cloud's covering the sun, it feels like it's about 75. And then when the cloud goes away, it feels like it's about 80, which is about what it was saying on my car thermometer when I drove up. But, beautiful day. Not many other things I'd rather be doing right now than this. So, thanks for coming along. This is going to be month 91. In the backpacking street. Alright, let's see how it goes. Well, here's an intersection. Started at 42, so I'll look it up on the far out. See where this junction is. Somewhere around 44 miles. PCT. Gone 2.5 miles from the car. And coming out of the trees. Left the pine trees behind. Now we're in the chaparral and scrub brush. Manzanita. Exactly 1 hour from the car. Gone exactly 3 miles. I've gained about 380 feet and lost about 360 feet. So there we are. There's Cuyamaca Peak, and there's Highway S1, Sunrise Highway. And I'm pretty sure right there in a clump of trees, Penny Pines. Now we're just under 4 miles from the car, and I found a nice shady spot here by this tree with a great view. And it's about a little late for lunch for me, but I didn't have lunch, so I'm gonna have a quick lunch and get some electrolytes in me, and then we'll head on over to Penny Pines. Well, the first course is keto bar. This thing's like eating a brownie. Pretty tasty. This is the next course. Nice salmon, and I left my spoon packed way in the bottom of my backpack, so I'm gonna have to try to eat this with a pocket knife and scooping it up carefully. I managed to eat that albacore with no problem. Didn't cut myself. And next course, a couple of these little beef sticks, grass-fed beef sticks. They're not very big, but they hit the spot. All right, we got some dessert. peanut butter cup here. Some peanut butter and some chocolate. Mix those together. Tasty dessert. Foster Point. That is penny pines over there in the trees. But in typical PCT fashion, don't we love the PCT? You go north, then you cut zigzag south. We're gonna come way over here, down in that little canyon with those trees. Then we're gonna go north again along the highway, and a little over 2 miles to get to Penny Pines. Coming up on the little lookout point up here. Popular attraction for weekend drivers on the mountain roads. That's 305, gone 6.3 miles, and we're at the junction to Penny Pines. That's the PCT that way. Takes us over to Penny Pines parking lot. And I got some water stashed there. Derek said he's going to be here. Grab some water, fill up my bottles, and camel up a little bit. Hey!
Hey, good timing. Got here like 10 minutes ago.
What's that?
Got here about 10 minutes ago.
Oh.
Yeah, the water's working over there.
I got a couple of jugs right there in the tree. Well, it's 6.6 miles from my car, and waiting for my watch to come around, tell me what time it is. There it is, 3:21. So we're leaving Penny Pines. Picked up Derek, and next stop is mile 52, Quaimee Point. Pick up some more water for the night, and then we're dry camping at the boulders, 55.5, something like that. Here we go. And that's Garnet Peak over there.
Yeah, straight ahead.
Now this is a Garnet Peak trail off of Sunrise Highway. If you just want to do the peak, you come in from Sunrise Highway, come up here and up to Garnet Peak that way. And we're staying on the PCT northbound. It's 4:40 p.m. and coming up on just about 10 miles from where I started this morning. And we're maybe a mile, not quite a mile from Pioneer Mail picnic ground. Gonna stop there and take the pack off and have some drink and make some space in my water bottle so that when we get up to the top of the climb right after Pioneer Mail, got some water stashed up there. That'll be enough for the night, and then enough to get me back to that same water cache the next morning, tomorrow morning. I can top off and have enough to make it to Penny Pines. That's the plan anyway. So looking forward to getting into Pioneer Mail here and sitting down on the picnic bench in the shade, having something to drink. Nice little shade tunnel here. 4:50 p.m. right now.
An hour and a half.
Yeah, I think I'm around 5 hours, 4 hours.
12:30.
4:51, 12:30. So yeah,
4.5.
yeah. 4.5, 5. Yeah. And we found this nice picnic table here at Pioneer Mail, and we're in the shade, so time to get some rest and some drink. All right, we're leaving Pioneer Mail. Had a nice little break. Got something to drink, a couple of portions of electrolyte, some water. Ate some walnuts, pecans, and macadamia nuts. And we got a little push up this climb to get our water stash, and then about 3 miles downhill to the campsite. Pioneer Mail parking area. Yeah, looks like they took down a lot of their signs. Maybe they're redoing it all. Here's the horse trough. Nothing? Might have to go up there and turn the faucet on it at the tank.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Sometimes they turn it off different parts of the year.
Yeah. It's just right up here.
It's up that little path. Oh, you need water?
No, I got 3 liters waiting up there. So I got another liter on me. I just want to check.
Those clouds out there have been trying to do something all day. I just can't seem to muster up the energy to turn into a thunderstorm. Watch that first step. It's a doozy. I don't think you'd stop for a while.
There it is. All cold soaked. Getting ready to warm it up.
So after dinner we kind of just hung out until it got dark and started watching for the meteor shower. And it didn't really begin until we finally set the cameras on auto and went to bed. These are just a couple of shots from the millions I took on the time lapse. I let the camera run all night, basically from about 10:30 p.m. until 5:30ish a.m., something like that. Got a lot of footage. Went through and found these two. Now I'm gonna go into the raw footage, which shows all the airplanes and the satellites and meteors and everything, and then after that I'll show you a version with just the meteor. So there's a lot of frames in the first video that don't have meteors, and then in the second video I only use frames where there were meteors, but there were also airplanes, so you get to see that also. So here we go. So this is the full version with all the aircraft. It's kind of cool, lots of stuff going on, but you'll see the meteors start coming up here in just a few seconds on the low left horizon, kind of in the bright area, right by the clouds, right about now. In the next video with just the meteors, I zoomed in, so the meteors are a lot more visible, so hold on for that. Coming up here in a second. Good time to hit that subscribe button down in the lower right corner. Help out the channel. Okay, thanks, appreciate it. So in this version, every frame has a meteor in it. And there are some airplanes still in this one too, because they're just in the same frame. But keep your eye where the red arrow is, 'cause that's where the meteor shower starts. and then it just goes along the horizon, pretty low on the horizon. Kind of disappointing that they were way down that low, and I wasn't focused on that area. So, but you can see how many meteors are going on. At first, I thought they were thunderstorms on the horizon flashing, but I realized those are the meteors. So yeah, you'll just see them move along the horizon from left to right, and then at the end there, they kind of start looping up because they're following the North Star and making the big circle. So this is the final product. Well, day 2 turns out to be an eventful day. The afternoon thunderstorms kind of snuck up on me, and I got caught in them and getting a little worried there for a bit. Got some of it on film. So stay tuned for day 2 of this trip coming up soon. All right. Thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe. Help out the channel. And we'll see you next time. All right.